Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I want to show you a really cool technique that you can use as a false cut routine in conjunction with your false shuffles. So we're all very familiar with shuffling and cutting, or false shuffling, let's say, and false cutting. I want to show you a routine that you could put together, false cut and false shuffle, that is pretty cool. And again, when you're performing, it definitely gets the job done. So we have 4 queens here. We'll take the 4 queens, we'll put them on top, and for whatever reason you need to keep those 4 queens on the top. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna give the deck a riffle, and after that you're gonna give the deck a series of cuts, and after that you're gonna give the deck another riffle shuffle. So it's as if you are riffling, you are burying those queens, and then you are shuffling one more time. But in reality, you have kept those 4 queens right on top of the deck, okay? So I'm gonna show you how that is done. It's actually quite simple. I don't know the exact name of this false cut. If somebody knows the name of this false cut, let me know in the comments down below. I really would like to know the name, but anyhow, you take the 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind or single card that you wish to keep on top of the deck. And what you're gonna do is that your first riffle, actually I'm gonna turn the top card face up so you can see what's going on. On your first riffle, you are simply going to drop the queens or whatever 4 of a kind last of all. Okay, so now you square everything up, and this is where the false cut comes into place. You're gonna take out about half, maybe a little bit more than half of the deck from the bottom. You're gonna undercut that. Now, as this packet comes to go on top of the queens, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna use my left thumb in order to catch a break like so on top of those queens, okay? So as this packet swings from under the deck and comes up on top of the queens, my thumb is actually going to catch a break between the top packet and between the queens. So once I do this, I can let go with my right hand because my left thumb is holding a break. You can see the break right there on top of the queens. There's a break, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to undercut one more time from underneath that thumb break. I'll undercut to the thumb break. You see the queens are coming out, and I'll put that on top. And I'm gonna finish off with another riffle, dropping the queens last of all. So one more time, riffle, square the cards, undercut, place the packet on top, catching a break with my thumb back here, okay? Now I will undercut from underneath the thumb break. So the cards that I'm gonna undercut are gonna be from here, okay? I'm constantly cutting from the bottom packet, okay? And all I'm doing is simply putting everything right back the way it was. I square everything, I undercut again, I square everything, and I'm gonna bring the queens now. So now I cut, see? I cut to the thumb break and I drop that on top. And now I'm gonna end up with one more riffle. And just like that, I've maintained positioning on all 4 of those queens, okay? So really simple, really basic, but when you put everything together, if you are performing, especially if you are performing, you will definitely have no problem with this. This is a very, very good, very clean technique, and it's another one of those basic false shuffles and false cuts that you can marry together, which is what I think works the best. When you mix in a false shuffle with a false cut, it works fantastically. Now, let's say that you want to perform something with this. Like, what could you perform with this? Well, first of all, set everything up, okay? Have the 4 of a kind, set those up, prior to the performance on top of the deck. Now you're gonna tell your spectators that from a shuffled deck, you are going to find 4 of a kind. In this instance, let's say the 4 queens. So you tell your spectators, watch, I'm gonna peek into the deck, and every time that I see a queen in 1 millisecond that it takes to riffle the cards, I'll peek in, and every time I see a queen, I'm going to cut to that queen, okay? So I'm gonna riffle, I saw a queen, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to cut exactly where I need to cut in order to find one of those queens, okay? So I'll do that one more time. I will riffle and I will cut precisely to where I have to cut in order to find the queen. I believe I've just nailed it. There's the other queen, okay? So I'll do that one more time. I'll peek into the deck. I'll look at where I can see another queen, and I will simply cut right to that queen right here. And this is where it gets a little bit more difficult because I've only got one more queen to go. So I have to really take a quick look into the deck, find that queen and cut right to it so that I can riffle the queen into position, which is the last one right here, okay? And then after that, because you're done performing, then you spread the deck out, okay? Don't do it prior to starting the effect, because if not, everybody's gonna see that you have the 4 queens together here, okay? So you do it after you're done tracking the queens, not before. Again, like I said, guys, very simple, very basic, just something, as always, something to get you going, something to get you doing something quickly that doesn't take 40 years to practice and learn how to do, okay? So that is a false shuffle and false cut combination. Really nice. I've used it a bunch of times and it's never failed me so far. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to do so. I publish new videos on gambling, sleight of hand, and card cheating, and tutorials every single week. I'll catch you next time.